Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over some more data mined information here. It looks like we're going to be seeing maybe a new friendship level added to the game that is going to coincide with the remote trading that we're going to be able to do. Maybe even potentially a level increase and a few other things to go over, including items that are in your bag that can expire, and when they do, you'll get a consolation item for that. These are premium items we're paying for. So with that said, hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Let's go ahead and get into the information here. So this is going to be from the Pokemon group. First things first, we do have an image here. Looks like this might be the next season of a logo, or this might just be for GoFest, but there's going to be that logo changing up here soon. Nothing crazy, but this is the information that we want to know. You'll be able to receive a consolation item when an item in your bag expires. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, what does that even mean? An item in your bag expiring? The lucky trinket can expire, and it looks like the bottle caps are going to be able to, or going to have to expire too. You're going to have a time frame in which you're going to have to use them. Now, when it comes to the bottle cap and the lucky trinket, when you use the lucky trinket on a friend and you guys become lucky, well, then you'll have that lucky friend indefinitely, unless Niantic implements some sort of a time cap on how long you could be lucky friends with somebody before it resets, but I don't think that's going to be the case. When it comes to the golden bottle cap that we're going to be receiving on the Go Pass, on the deluxe version, so you're going to have to pay for that. You're paying for the lucky trinket and the bottle cap. Keep this in mind. The bottle cap will expire very soon. But when you use that, then you'll have a year to actually increase the IVs on that Pokemon. So there are expirations for both things, but a year is a pretty good amount of time for you to increase it. But the thing is, these are premium items. So what are you going to get compensated for from a lucky trinket? What, a sticker? What, a berry? What, a super incubator? No, hell no. Why are you even allowing these to expire? And what is the golden freaking bottle cap going to go to if you don't use it? What, a silver bottle cap? I can see them doing that. Probably not. Probably like a battle pass. Like, here's some pass, or here's some particles, or here's a max mushroom. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on. I just find that to be completely just bogus, because these are items you're paying for. If they're for free, then okay, let them expire. But these are premium items. A new friendship level between players has been added to the game code, bringing a total to 5 friendship levels. So we currently have 4, right? So, you get to 4, and then you keep on having interactions, and you can become lucky friends. Or if you use the lucky trinket, you can become lucky friends, whatever, right? So this could imply a few different things, okay? This could mean that when they do implement this new friendship level, you would, if you're wondering, well, will we stay lucky friends? I would assume so. I think what's going to happen is you're going to have to reach this new max level to actually do the remote trading. So there is that. That's pretty much all I have for that. This also, I don't think this has anything to do with the next level for the, level cap. It could have some implementations for that. Say to reach level 60, you have to, get X amount of people to this new friendship level, or whatever the case may be. But I think more so it's revolving around doing the global trades or remote trading, so that when you do reach that next new max level, then you'll be able to. And I think we'll have to trigger a new thing, like you've triggered the new remote trading, like a lucky friend. You'll have to just get lucky, and finally it'll be activated. That's my theory, okay? Tell me down below if you think that's a pretty good one. All right, moving to get on here. A new move has been added to the game code. Crush Grip and Dragon Energy. Those are going to be signature moves. Crush Grip, I do believe, is going to be going for Regigigas. Dragon Energy, I should have looked that up. I'll put an image up of what it is really quick. I should have done my homework on that, but moving it on here. This one's not really that big of a deal. 7 new location cards have been added. 1 special background had been added to the game code. And this is just going to be for the... they got some weird road trip event going on through Europe, and I guess this is going to have something to do with it. That phalanx with the train outfit, it's pretty creative, and it's also extremely goofy. All right, moving it on here. Oh, we found this Eternamax encounter, which is going to be its extreme form, right? Will be a special encounter screen for Eternus. So you're gonna Eternatus. All right, let me say it right before somebody says I better say it correctly. This thing is gonna be a big event. All right, this is gonna be massive. Whenever they do release this, it's gonna be glorious. You know, I feel like they should bring this out like around November, like not Halloween, maybe Halloween-y time, or around, you know, when people are starting to go back to school in the holiday season, and kind of around then. I feel like, I don't think the game is slowing down, but that's when viewership as well as traffic for, you know, anything kind of slows down, because everybody's going back to school and it's the fall time and stuff like that. So this one's going to be extremely fun to do for sure. All right, moving it on. Let me see here. What do we have? Just like you can make Pokemon as favorites, you'll also be able to mark for remote trade, which will automatically place these Pokemon into the tag. So I guess you can just, all right. So essentially, you know, at the top, you can just star it really quick and it becomes favorite. It's like just an instant thing, just to secure that particular Pokemon, because it's one of the most important tags that you can have so that it doesn't get transferred. And Athena's nice. Thanks for kicking my camera, girl. She's laying on it. You're gonna have a special also tag for remote trade. So maybe like another thing on the opposite end of the star. It'll be like a globe or something, or like a digital globe or something like that. Not too sure, but you do have that. Looking at my friends list, I'll go ahead and throw this video up here. I've got 121 or something, 141. We'll look at it in a minute. I'm ready to go. I have tons of these people. I can meet up with a couple of them locally if I wanted. I just need to coordinate a little bit better. When it comes to the Kubfu, you definitely are going to want to trade that. What I think I'm going to do is, I don't know if I really want to use my golden bottle cap on that, because like we've went over already, this Kubfu can only Dynamax, and in the future, we're going to be getting Gigantamax Kubfu evolution. So, you know, how is this going to work? Do you really want to make all this investment? Say you took, you know, your rare candies in your bag that took forever for you to get, your XL ones, not your regular ones, and you invested into the Kubfu, and then, you know, build it up. Say you use a golden bottle cap, you 100% IV, you use your XL candies on it, you use your Stardust, you maxed it out, you did all the raids, and then we get the Gigantamax in God knows how long. Do you need these things right now? They're fun to have. They're awesome for sure. They look cool. It's just going to be a nice little prize for sure. Don't really need it. Don't really need it. We have Gigantamax Machamp coming in soon. And then what are you going to do with the Dark? Yeah, there's a few different Pokemon that you're going to be good up against, including Dynamax raids, because there's going to be plenty of Pokemon that are weak to Dark, right? But at this moment, I personally think maxing one of these things out is just not where it's at, okay? That's just me. Making it, doing the raids, sure, you know, add it to your decks. But completely maxing it out, that's going to require you to use those XL candies in your bag. I do not think that's going to be a smart or wise decision, but I'm not saying that if you do, it's going to be, you're making a horrible decision. I personally am just trying to give you some advice here. So, hey, folks, look at this. Pretty cool, right? So we're going to be getting a new friendship level, which is pretty crazy. They're really knocking it out of the park here recently with all kinds of newer updates. I think these are the most quality of life updates, changes that are making the community happy that we've seen in such a short period of time, in a long time. If this is probably one of the best periods of newer updates we've ever seen for Pokemon Go within this short amount of time. Now, obviously, a lot of these things haven't been dropped yet, but they're going forward with these. They've raised the remote raid limit. Okay, better than nothing, okay? They're allowing you to remote raid shadow raids, max battles, Gigantamax. I mean, you know, that's awesome. We're moving forward. We're making progress here, folks. Okay, we're making some progress. Anyways, if you did enjoy these videos, if you can give it a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. And I'll be catching you all next time. Take care. See her. All right, girl, you ready to go get a treat? You ready to go get one? Say hi to everybody. It's been a long time. You want to go for a walk later? MVP? Good girl. She's just chilling.
finally did it. I'm the champion of the Pokémon League. Hurry up and come. Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!